Hey y'all, good morning. How y'all doing? Thank y'all for joining the show. I'm a little bit early, okay? I'm a little bit early. I hope you guys don't mind. Okay. I've been trying to get some stuff done. This is a busy, busy morning for me, but we're here nevertheless. All right. Y'all see I got my background back. See, I had to do some stuff to my computer and get that fixed. Because I like my background. Okay. I need my background. But thank y'all, thank y'all, thank y'all. Let's go ahead and speak to everyone. I see you guys are piling in. Okay, happy Tuesday to everybody. This week is moving along, honey. Happy Hump Day Eve. Okay, we're gonna call it that. Happy Hump Day Eve to everybody. Let's go ahead and speak. I hope you guys are doing well. Y'all, I'm tired as hell today. Oh my God, I went to bed so late. I went to bed late as hell, but I am tired. And we're gonna try to press on through, Lord. Okay. Child, I might have to use some PTO today because bitch, listen, I'm tired. Like I feel like I need a nap or something. We're gonna press on through. Okay. That's the price you pay for trying to get things done, Lord. Okay. But let's go ahead and get into it. All right. Hello to everyone. Good morning. Shirley Terry, good morning. Thank you for being here. Okay, Shirley Terry, thank you for being here. My top flight, Maud Rose Armstead, thanks for being here. George Denise is here. Juju's World is here. Erica Butler is here. Sheila Washington is here. Lord Eden is here. Sunny Days is here. She's a content creator. Check her out. Deborah Johnson is here. Felicia is here. Jamelia is here. Denise Slay is here. God's Chosen Angel is here. Henry Lee is here. Mary Jacobs is in the building. Angela Cuff is here. Good morning. Denise Slay is here. Lisa Bell is here. So Kimberly, I'm here and I'm ready. I'm so ready to see you and the things of the. Yes, honey, we're gonna get into it. All right, Sylvia Blow, thanks for being here. Cassandra D is here. Lorraine Tyler is here. Big Steak is in the building. SD Warren is here. Miss Pruitt is here. Ty Driver is here. Brown Eyes is in the building. Good morning. Simple Mom Family TV, she's here. She's a content creator. Y'all check her out. Lives More Lives is in the building. Cheryl Williams is here. Belle Wilson, what up, Belle? Thanks for being here, Belle. Lisa D is in the building. Teresa Williams is here. Good morning. What is that? LH 1357. I hope I said it right. Shenanigator. Yes, honey, Shenanigator is here. Thanks for being here. Dog Lady is here. Okay, we got a dog lover in the building. Thanks for being here. One Cat Store is here. Good morning, Cynthia Williams. Good mornings. Tanasha Harris is here. Mrs. Boss Chick, you better let them know you the boss, girl. She the boss. All right. Vera Dockery is here. Pam Williams is here. Jeanette Peterson is here. Wanda, the nurse advocate. If y'all need a good nurse, honey, go on and get over there and let Miss Wanda take care of you, all right? Because she is a nurse advocate, all right? Yes, honey. Miss Pruitt, thanks for being here, honey. Ronnie is in the building. Hey, Ronnie. Sharice Jackson is here. Thanks for being here, Sharice. Sunny Days, okay, is in the building. La Soul is in the building now. Okay, thanks for being here, La Soul. Lois Baptiste is here. Just Damn is in the building. All right, D Nice, thanks for being here. All right, let's get into our show because we do have one. Okay, we do have a good show for you guys. We got some tea for you guys. We're gonna act the fool just a little bit. We're gonna read some asses down as we always do. TJ's Queen 40 million. Oh, 40 million. Come on, 40 million in the house. Okay, I know that's right. Let them know what you're sitting on. I ain't mad at it. 125 watching. Let's go ahead and jump on in. Let me get my banner up, honey, because y'all know we're going to be talking about some things and I need to be covered under the Fair Use Act, Lord. All right. Okay, let's get into our show. Y'all enjoy the music this morning? Okay, I was trying to play DJ a little bit and finish up some things that I had to do. So I be wanting y'all to rock out before I come on and y'all get y'all twerk on, y'all two-step on and all the things of the things, okay? So y'all can go ahead and wake up and y'all don't be sitting on them damn lights and whatnot. But let's get into the show, all right? Because we do have one. Let's get you down, honey. Let's get into it. Y'all know politics is first. All right, Reese LeFleur. Thanks for being here, honey. Okay. She said she's working from home today, finally catching her live. Yes, you here, girl. All right, let's go ahead and get into our politics, and then we're going to get into the mess of the mess. We do not have a lot of politics this morning because I don't be wanting to do a lot of politics. I want to get into the mess, so let's do it. All right, Trump, y'all know we got to talk about his ass. I'm sick of him already, and we even got started. Let's go ahead and get into him, honey. Let's get into it. Let's go ahead and share so y'all can see with me. All right, YouTube has reportedly agreed to pay Trump $24.5 million after being sued for suspending his account for inciting violence during the January 6th Capitol riot. Y'all remember that whole situation where the fools was jumping over the damn walls and running up in the Capitol and doing the fucking most, just being vigilantes out there. So they suspended Trump's YouTube account because they felt that he, was promoting and inciting riots. Okay. So let's go ahead and read a little bit into it. Psycho Griffin. Yes, honey, he is crazy. I'm like, damn. 24.5 mil. I hope it don't tap into my damn YouTube check. So we, I'm gonna have to talk to YouTube about that. So let's get into it. YouTube has reportedly agreed to pay Trump 24.5 million to settle his 2021 lawsuit after his YouTube page was deleted following the January 6th Capitol riot. Now, according to the Wall Street Journal, the settlement makes YouTube the last of 3 big tech companies to settle litigation with Trump after he sued shortly after leaving the White House. Now, they say, if you recall, Meta agreed to pay 25 million and Twitter agrees to cough up 10 million. Damn. Bitch, let me borrow some money. It says that sources claim that Trump is using all of the funds accumulated through these lawsuits to fund the 200 million White House ballroom renovations. Lies. It says that the remaining balance is reportedly being covered by other Patriot donors. It goes on to say that Trump is really cleaning up off these, social media lawsuits. Says that if you recall, following the January 6th riots, that his YouTube account was deleted after the platform claimed a video that he posted violated their policies and incited violence. Well, I mean, that's what they do. That's for anybody else. Why? Because he's president. Why does he get a pass if you uploaded and or posted something that was against the policy? They can take your page down. It can be done. And so, so initially his account was suspended for 7 days, but that suspension turned into an indefinite ban. Now, YouTube stated that they would only reinstate his account if the risk of violence has decreased. Now, during his second presidential run in March of 2023, 2 years after the initial suspension, his account was reinstated. YouTube said that their policy of giving voters the opportunity to hear from major political candidates in the lead up to an election was what prompted the reinstatement. So they're asking, what are your thoughts? You guys can put it down in the chat. But he racked up, honey, 24.5 million from YouTube and 10 million from Twitter. All right. So he's going to use it to upgrade the ballroom over there at the White House, child. I wouldn't be doing that shit. Fuck that. They better get somebody else in there. That shit going to go in my account. That's where it's going to go. All right. Let's get into the next topic. Shout out to Neighborhood Talk on that one. All right. And credit to Hollywood Unlocked for this post here. Let's get into it. All right. JD Vance, honey. JD Vance says that I listened to Kamala Harris for 90 seconds and I actually feel like I've gotten dumber in the process. Could it be that you were dumber before? Let's go ahead and find out. All right. They get on my nerves. They get on my nerves trying to make it seem like Kamala Harris is just this dumb blonde who just be out here just saying shit that don't make no sense. Like, literally, she made it to vice president. Like, hello, that speaks volumes. All right. She is a very smart woman. I really feel like she could have won it if people would have woke up and realized her worth and what she was actually bringing to the table versus vote for Trump. Now, all y'all motherfuckers that voted for him, y'all see that was a bad decision because y'all asses is being deported and every damn thing else. But go off. Okay. Let's go ahead and get into what Vance had to say about Kamala.
The problem is not that Kamala's campaign was too short, it's that it was too long. That when people actually listened to what she had to say, her polling went down and down and down. I think that if we had a 150-day campaign, we probably would have had 3 additional Republican senators and Donald Trump would have won by an even bigger landslide, because the more people know about Kamala Harris, the more they realize there's no substance there. Agree or disagree with Barack Obama or Bill Clinton, they actually had substance. They could actually articulate a viewpoint. I listened to Kamala Harris for 90 seconds and I actually feel like I've gotten dumber in the process and I have no idea what she actually believes. That's the problem with Kamala Harris. And it's going to continue to be her problem unless she actually learns how to develop a viewpoint, articulate it for the American people. Just say what you actually believe. Don't do this word salad, talking around in circles. It doesn't work. And it's why she didn't win. The problem is not that Kamala's.
Don't Trump do that? Why are we not addressing when he do it? Because Trump do that shit a lot. You ask him a question, baby, he will beat around every fucking mulberry bush and he don't give you a straight answer. He does. That's all he does is word salads. He don't ever answer a direct question. So for you to call out Kamala Harris to say that that's all she does when that's all Trump does, like, can we keep this thing even? If you're going to call out one person, let's keep it even because Trump do that shit all the time. Now that irritates me. All right. Stephen A. Smith, your ass be saying the same shit about Kamala. You do the same thing when it comes to calling other people out. JD Vance, you kind of doing some word salad right here too. It's a lot of tomatoes in this bullshit right here.
Campaign was too short, it's that it was too long. That when people actually listened to what she had to say, her polling went down and down and down. I think that if we had a 150-day campaign, we probably would have had 3 additional Republican senators, and Donald Trump would have won by an even bigger landslide, because the more people know about Kamala Harris, the more they realize there's no substance there. I mean, agree or disagree with Barack Obama or Bill Clinton, they actually had substance. They could actually...
Says the person who is backing a whole felon that stole the election, allegedly. Do I feel like Trump stole the fucking election? I do. And the motherfucker trying to figure out how he can run a third time when we already know that it's against the Constitution. You cannot run a third term. So what is it that now that you're in office, fucking up the country, mind you, if y'all forgot? If you only took office January, we are in September, about to be in October tomorrow, and the country is up. People are losing food stamps. People are losing Social Security and all that shit out here. Jobs. People are on layoffs. Like, it's a mess. You raising tariffs. Why? You creating almost a war months into your seat as the president. And you worried about if Kamala Harris is speaking in word salad. Like, I feel like that's the least of our worries. I don't know if you realize it or not, but word on the street is that Russia and China is ready to get all up in our ass right now in a war. That's some shit we not ready for. We're about to have all types of burritos and shit up our ass. Oh, that's Mexico. We're about to have all kind of chopsticks and shrimp fried rice and shit up our ass up over here, fooling with damn China and Russia. Y'all know they hate us anyway. Y'all know that shit when old girl went up over there with that shit up in her bag, Brittany Griner. Like, that's the shit y'all need to be addressing. Forget all this other stuff y'all talking about with Kamala. Like, we get it. She lost the election, but now that Trump is in there, what is he going to do to turn around the shit that he's screwed up, that he claimed that he was fixing when his ass took office? It's worse. Look around you. People are in panic mode. Why are we facing a war when people are already trying to survive financially? Creating a war is only going to put the American people in further debt. It's all about money. Money, oil. Read up on this shit. Y'all gotta educate yourself on this. And the person who stands to gain the most in this situation is who? Trump. Trump. He found out real quick when he raised those tariffs the first time, fucking around with China, and they let him know, bitch, listen, this ain't what y'all want. And he did that to see how far he could go. And he's slowly trying to integrate our country into how other countries live their life, to where he said it in a video, and I keep telling y'all, he wants the American people to bow down to him because he has this God complex. Like, why do we have such a person in office? I feel like he needs to be impeached. I really do, because he's fucking up the country. Like, what the fuck? And I just saw the other day, or was it yesterday, when a nigga is raising tariffs for any movies that are created outside the U.S. That means Marvel movies, which we all know a lot of these movies are created, especially Marvel movies, are created in other countries. So why would you raise tariffs, which then is going to raise prices for people to go and see said movies? Like, you're taking away entertainment, you're taking away food stamps, you're taking away jobs, you're taking away education for our Black communities, especially HBCUs. Like, what the fuck is going on right now? If y'all don't see that we're in the end of times, with this motherfucker in office, straight the devil. Trump is the devil. Like, damn, can you span this toxicity out? You got to be in this bitch for 4 years. Like, you going to fuck up everything in 1 year? I don't hate to see what we got to look forward to next year and the year after and the year after. To see what we got to face next year. This is just year one. Damn. All right, let's get up off him, child, because I ain't even ready to holler yet. I ain't even ready for that shit. Let's move along, child. All right. Oh, God. That made me feel away. Y'all better wake up, honey. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Look at the signs of the time, baby. We're not ready for no war, especially with Russia. Russia and China combined. Y'all, that shit is, oh my God. Oh my God. That's going to be a catastrophe. Y'all thought 9/11 was bad. 9/11, let me tell y'all something. 9/11 is a preview to the shit that's to come. Go and look at how much of a catastrophe that was for a fucking plane, 2 planes to run into a federal building with people working in it. When motherfuckers on a plane who didn't care about their lives and took out the lives of others who had no idea that shit was going to happen. That is what we are facing if Trump's ass don't get out of office. I'm trying to tell you. Fighting with countries who already hate Americans can be very dangerous to us. If they send some shit over here that we don't know about, think about what that would do to our country. Trump is protected. He got Secret Service and all that. What we got? We are not protected. And a lot of that stuff that go on in the White House and in Congress, we don't really know about what's going on. They don't tell us everything because they don't want us to panic. So you got to have a prayer life so that you can have some discernment to kind of realize the things that's going on in our country and outside of our country that also affect us. Okay. Old people, our ancestors call it perilous times. And I don't want to preach to anybody, but it all comes back around. Okay. It all comes back around. It's called perilous times. There's something, and I keep saying it. I'm not psychic. I just read my Bible and I pray. And I'm aware of things around me. But if you look at how things are going, okay, I'm serious. Y'all better stay woke. Y'all better be woke. Some of y'all out here been asleep too long. Y'all need to, right here, baby. Y'all need to be here with it. You better wake up and look around you and see what's going on. Because when you're comfortable right now, it may not be the same feeling tomorrow. You wake up tomorrow and your whole entire life can change. And that's just real talk. You got a job today, you may not have one tomorrow. Everything that you built your whole entire life on can be snatched away tomorrow. We're looking at people getting chipped, where they're putting devices in you to keep up with you, phones being tapped, outages happening, wars and rumors of wars. Y'all better read Revelations. It's in there. All of these things are set to show you that we are definitely in the end of times. And I know a lot of people say, oh, they've been saying we're in the end of times for years and years and years. Yeah, we are. But when you see stuff like this and Trump being in office, y'all better be woke. Stop taking this stuff for granted. Start getting your lives and your things that you need to get in order. A lot of us are procrastinators, not me. Procrastination, I hate that shit. Start stacking, doing the things that you need to do in order to prepare yourself for something that's to come. Y'all get it? I ain't trying to scare nobody. I'm trying to make y'all see a lot of the things that's going on. Trump is putting us in a very dangerous position. Okay, for real. We don't want it with China. We don't want it with Russia. Them two together will be a danger to the U.S. I don't think our military can handle it. They're not gonna handle it. They're talking about snatching up our youth, snatching up our men and women to go and fight in a war that we shouldn't even be in. Imagine getting a knock on the door, a letter in the mail saying your child got to go fight in a war that we shouldn't even be in. That's crazy. That's crazy. I have a son. So when I hear stuff like that, I'm like, no, even though he's not of age to go and fight now, but we don't know when this stuff is going to happen. But Trump, it's like he keeps poking the bear. And at some point in time, you're going to have to do something about it. You can't bully these countries and think they're not going to fight back. And when you're doing this, you're putting other people who don't want no parts of this shit to be involved as well. And that shit is crazy. Let's get into this next topic. I'm trying to move on, but all right. So FBI Director Kash Patel fires up to 20 agents, you guys, pictured kneeling during a 2020 George Floyd protest. Let's get into this. I thought this was very, very important. Let's get into this. Neighborhood Talk. Thank you.
Fired as many as 20 agents, including about 15 linked to a 2020 incident where agents were photographed kneeling with protesters during demonstrations over the death of George Floyd. Well, the kneeling incident was very controversial at the time, with FBI leadership initially defending the agents' actions as a way to de-escalate the tensions. Well, the Justice Department said earlier this year that it is reviewing the conduct of more than 1,500 agents associated with cases that have found disfavor in the new Trump era, including investigations of the president and his allies. The FBI has fired as many as 20 agents, including about
Y'all see that? All right, so the FBI agents associated told CNN that 15 agents were terminated for kneeling at George Floyd protests. Said that they also criticized FBI Director Kash Patel's leadership. Now, as Director Patel has repeatedly stated, said that nobody is above the law, but rather than providing these agents with fair treatment and due process, Patel chose to again violate the law by ignoring these agents' constitutional and legal rights instead of following the requisite process. Said Patel's dangerous new pattern of actions are weakening the bureau because they eliminate valuable expertise and damage trust between leadership and the workforce and make it harder to recruit and retain skilled agents, ultimately putting our nation at greater risk. We just talked about this, did we not? We just talked about this, okay? So it said its sources who insisted on remaining anonymous claimed that the Federal Bureau of Investigation reassigned the agents last spring, but have now since fired them. Says that AP reports that the number of FBI agents terminated was not immediately clear, but two people chose, or close to rather the matter, said that it was about 20. Meanwhile, CNN reports that the Bureau fired 15 agents related to the May 2020 incident. All right. So y'all see that? That's very disrespectful. We already know that George Floyd passed away by a police officer who kneeled on his neck, cutting off his air supply. Thank God that this was filmed by a passerby or a person standing by seeing said incident. And of course, the officer who participated in unaliving him by putting, kneeling on his neck with his knee was incarcerated, is still incarcerated. He's been getting his ass whooped damn near every day while he was up in there. Okay. So yeah, justice is served. Okay. But so yeah, these FBI agents, honey, they have been fired. So shout out to Kash Patel for doing your good work. All right. Shout out to you for that. I ain't got nothing negative to say about that. Let's get into Tyrese, honey, aka Reese. Okay. Y'all know who he is, R&B singer. He found himself in some trouble. He's found himself in some trouble, okay? According to the Neighborhood Talk, Tyrese reportedly is wanted by Atlanta police after his cane courses, okay, allegedly killed his neighbor's dog. Says it is negligence on his part as a home and animal owner. That's true. If you own a animal, you have to make sure that your dog is definitely secured. If they unalive someone or they injure someone, you are at fault as a animal owner. I'm an animal owner as well of a red-nosed pit, and I have to make sure that my dog don't get out, that that she stays in the fence, because if she get out and she bites somebody, I know at one point she had an issue with this digging shit. So I had to make sure, honey, that my dog is secure, because if she get out, I live in a neighborhood where there are children and other people. Kids are out riding bikes, things of that nature. My dog will tear your ass up. So I have to make sure as a dog owner that she is secure when she is in my home or outside of my home. So yeah. But in this situation with Tyrese, he's found himself in a very bad situation because his dog unalived someone else's dog in the neighborhood. So let's get into it. According to WSB TV, a warrant has been issued for Tyrese Gibson for alleged animal cruelty. Now, his Buckhead, Atlanta neighbor claims that Tyrese's dog allegedly attacked their dog one night after they let their pet outside. So that means your dog was out without a leash. Okay, it's a leash law. Gotta make sure your dog is on a leash. Now, it says that they claimed minutes after they let their dog out that they found him unalive. So your dog wasn't on leash either, it sounds. So the neighbor claims that Tyrese's dogs are always roaming freely. So they believe that they are to blame for the fatal attack. Yeah. It's a leash law, sir. Said that Tyrese reportedly has received many complaints and warnings for his dogs. One of his neighbors said that she felt unsafe multiple times with his dogs roaming around the neighborhood. Said that it is the negligence on his part. It is negligence on his part as the homeowner and animal owner, just letting them roam free. Now, Capital Nicole Dwyer with Fulton County Police Animal Services says, and now they have unalived an innocent animal. So they said the police attempted a search warrant at his residence, but he nor the dogs were home. So he must know that there was an incident after the dog unalived somebody. So he probably got up out of town to avoid that. But the thing about a warrant is that never goes away. So if and when you come home, or if you're driving in your car somewhere, it doesn't matter. If you're just out and about, they see you somewhere, they can serve a warrant anywhere. So warrants don't go away. They don't expire. So just because you're not home today, the one is still there. And I'm pretty sure the neighbors are going to keep pressing this situation until something is done. Because y'all know, honey, white people, I'm pretty sure it's white people, honey. They care about their dogs. And white people love their animals, honey. So they're not going to stop until justice is served in this situation with their dog being unalive. That dog looks scary as hell. I ain't going to hold you. If I'm walking in the neighborhood and that dog walk up on me, bitch, I'm on top of somebody's car. And y'all just going to have to, we just have to figure that shit out on the back end. Any dents or scratches or whatever. But I'm going to be on top of your damn car. Just know that. All right. So yeah, so Tyrese, honey, Reese, honey, what more do you want from me? That's probably what his ass is saying now. They want you to go down there and turn yourself in. All right. Yeah, and they're gonna probably put your dog down too. They couldn't find you or the dogs, you probably hiding your dogs, because you know when they find your ass, they're gonna put your dogs down. Because your dogs come off as aggressive, and you're not doing what you should do as a dog owner. You can't let your dogs roam the neighborhood because anything could trigger your dog. You know, anything could trigger your dog. So yeah, that's sad. But they're gonna take your dog. They're gonna take your dog down. They put your dog down for being aggressive. All right. Let's get into this Nicki Minaj and Cardi B beef, Lord. This rap beef, it just don't stop. These two right here, honey. It's a battle. It's a fight to the death, it seems, Lord. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Y'all know we talk about everything over here, so we definitely got to get into this beef because it is hot topic, child. All right. So Cardi B and Nicki Minaj exchange insults and other words online. Y'all know Nicki Minaj has an album getting ready to come out early next year. She's already announced Cardi B's album is already out, doing very well. Double or triple platinum, I hear, is gone. So we're gonna see what happens with Nicki's album. But in the meantime, and in between time, she and Cardi B are arguing online, and some other rappers, female rappers, have also jumped into this. Ice Spice, JT from the City Girls have jumped into this, and so many others. This is a hot mess. We're gonna get into it. So this says, as Cardi B celebrates the success of her sophomore album, Nicki Minaj let off a few posts insulting, some exchanged insults, and more. Let's get into what Hollywood uncovered. Okay. All right. So as you guys can see here, it's verified Nicki Minaj about 3 hours ago or so. It says, despite false reports, Nicki Minaj is the only female rapper to have an album cross 200K units first week this decade. All right, we're gonna see what this next album do, because Cardi came up in here and did the damn thing with hers. All right, so they said that they that wait on the Lord shall renew their strength, and they should mount up. Child, we doing a gospel thing while y'all beefing. I ain't gonna read that. So let's continue. It says, the damn Billboard says that I mean I'm winning, but I'm still bored. Girl. All right, so that's Nicki, child. Nicki goes on to say ABCDEFG pregnant with his bussy. Girl, not a bussy baby. Oh my God. All right, so let's continue. She goes on to say ABCDEFG surgery to look like me. Child, come on. Says that tell that rat and tell Jay-Z. Okay. Says Rico fraud and perjury. Okay. All right, girl. So Nicki Minaj wasn't done, honey. She says face $4.99. All right. She goes on to say ABCDEFG rap like Barney, still ugly. Girl, that's all right. No. Do I need to be your ghostwriter? Because that's whack. Let's continue. So Nicki Minaj is still trolling Cardi B by saying Barney B. This ABCDEFG shit is whack. All right. Heavy tongue. E. Girl, no. We didn't like it. I didn't like it. All right. So she continues with this bullshit. Damn, there's a lot to unpack here. Her effing mind, whatever that means. The crow jumps on the eagle's back, pecking at its neck to provoke a reaction, while most animals would fight back. The eagle does not. Instead, that don't make no sense. We're going to carry on, child. So then there's a bunch of AI shit that she pulled up. It looks like Nicki, girl. All right, let's continue. So Nicki Minaj says, to every enabler, never provoke a writer while they're writing. Said that you join the games as a willing participant. Don't try to back out now, okay? It goes on to say, let the reindeer games begin. Says that we win again. Child, this shit is so petty. So she's saying that Cardi looks like Barney. Maybe before surgery, okay? Maybe before surgery, because she did have some work done. All right, so then down here, she's showing Jay-Z. Then she's showing Cardi, because y'all know Cardi had that nose child before she had her nose chopped and screwed out here. Well, Nicki, you kind of had some surgery done too. All right, go back and look at some of your older pictures before you blew up. Girl, you had some work done. You ain't have no ass. You ain't have no hips and no boobs. And all. You had a lot of work done over there too, girl. All right, so Cardi reposted, says Cardi B is now the only female rapper in history to debut her first 2 albums at #1 on the Billboard 200 chart. So then down here, it said that the drama just doubled. Am I the Drama, which y'all know is Cardi B's new album, is officially a 2-time platinum certified album, and it is, okay? So it's really good. It's a nice bop. If y'all ain't heard it yet, all right. So let's get into it. Cardi B then says, damn, she was streaming Magnet hard as hell, huh? So she goes on to go on with this damn ABCDEFG bullshit. Your man have to snatch Ussy with a P, girl. Said that Ussy with a P tastes like honeycomb. Your bro be touching 12-year-olds. Ooh. So that's what Cardi is saying about Nicki Minaj's brother. Because y'all know Nicki Minaj's brother was arrested and had some type of charges for being a pedo out here. Okay, so that's real talk. So Cardi goes on to say Cocaine Barbie, telling Nicki Minaj she's a cocaine Barbie, because y'all know Nicki goes by the Barbs. That's her slogan. So Cardi B then goes on to say that the power I have make these itches come out of rehab every time. Go to your effing room, okay? Child. So Cardi goes on to say nothing more annoying than a bored biatch. She also goes on to say, you must have missed me, huh? Crazy. Now kiss my feet, girl. Like Neo, honey, get down there. All right. Continuing on. So this is Nicki Minaj's brother, okay, with Nicki, you know, the wig that Nicki be wearing, the pink wig, child. So this is Nicki's pedo brother that Cardi has posted being very, very messy. So crazy. So Nicki goes on to say, nah, because I was really baking ribs and whatever and making blind brownies. And here come this bitch bothering me on a damn Monday or whatever. Y'all know that's how she talk. Okay, child, what's up with these ribs? Okay, girl. I guess, girl. So Cardi then says, all right, now this is the 3rd tweet talking about my pregnancy. Like you wasn't going to different fertility doctors because you couldn't reproduce from all the perks scrambling your eggs. Oh, Lord, not the perks scrambling the eggs, Lord. Says, not allegedly, Lord, protect my babies, Lord. Jesus, not perks scrambling your eggs, girl. Why did you go there? Okay, talking about her fertility issues. All right, so let's continue, honey, because she was not done. Cardi then goes on to say about Nicki Minaj, said, why you keep bringing up my album, girl? Now, it's not the gag that you think that it is. Says, it's been in the game like 16 years, girl. Said that, hold on, no, she said, you've been in the game like 16 years and you need to compare yourself to your peers that started around your time, okay? Like Rihanna, Taylor Swift, and Drake. Okay, it says those are the numbers that you need to be competing with, and you can't because you're doing lower than all of them, girl. Ooh, that's a read, Lord. Says I was in high school when you came out. What the F is you comparing yourself to me for? Oh, Lord. She sliced you, girl. All right, so Cardi goes on to also say, nah, because like I really was baking ribs and making blind brownies like we just showed. All right, them beat up ribs, child. All right, so they are fighting, girl. They are fighting. So insults back and forth, as you can see, but I'm not here for you talking about her fertility issues because you know Nicki did have some issues getting pregnant. But like I said before, there are no fair words, honey, when there's a fight. If you say some shit, then you got it. The goal is to cut as low as you can and as deep as you can cut. All right, because I'm that way too. I'm gonna say some shit to just be off the meter. And you're going to have to go see a therapist after that. But, you know, that's the way the Lord made me. And that's just what your ass get. So let's continue because we're not done. All right. We got a little bit more Cardi news and then we're going to move along, girl. That's how it is, honey. When you fighting, you don't say no fair words. Ain't no fair words and no fight. You got to get to that juggler, honey. That's how you do. All right. I'm going to slice and dice your ass. All right. So Cardi B, honey, addresses fans saying that she went from one cheater to the next after leaving Offset just to get cheated on by Stephon Diggs, child. Ooh. Now it says that it wasn't just cheating with Offset. It was a lot more than anyone could imagine, girl. But you know what? And I was just telling somebody this the other day. If you were going to get with a dude that's going to have multiple kids all over the damn place, like, and the shit is like just so public, like women are coming out of the woodwork saying that they are pregnant with or have already had his baby. So it gives like you kind of should have probably stayed with Offset if you were going to deal with the same bullshit from Stephon Diggs. Okay, I mean, men and women coming out about Stephon Diggs. You should have just stayed with Offset if you were going to deal with the same bullshit. The only difference is you're not married to Stephon Diggs and you still married to Offset. Okay, like, right? Girl, them ribs were beat up, child. Stomped out, all of that. all the things of the things. All right. So let's get into Rap House TV because Cardi is now sounding off about the situation. So she's addressing fans saying that she went from one cheater to the next after leaving Offset just to get cheated on by Stephon Diggs. Let's get into it, honey.
You separated from a cheater to go to somebody else because I was tired of that relationship. It's more than just cheating. That's the thing that y'all don't understand. Y'all don't know half of the shit. Y'all don't know most of the shit.
You're watching Rap House TV.
It's more than just cheating. It was a lot. I couldn't take it no more. I had to go to a fucking hospital because I couldn't take it no more. A hospital.
Wow.
You have managers when you have a management and you have a label. When your management and your label is getting together because they are concerned, it's time to go.
Yeah.
When it's affecting your work, when you can't even record, it's time to go.
You're watching Rap House TV.
And I left. God damn.
Child.
I don't know. I just feel like I've been so happy for this pregnancy, and I've been so motivated.
You're watching Rap House TV.
I've been pregnant, and I've been motivated, and I've been getting the work because every single day. Why are you separated from a cheater to go to somebody?
So y'all see that she's saying she went through a whole lot being with Offset. So it was probably more than what she's going through with Stephon Diggs. Maybe she just her tolerance level is just blew up now. Her tolerance level is blew up after being with Offset. It seems like he was a trash ass nigga, and she just put up with more than she could put up with, in addition to trying to be a mom and record. And it's a lot, especially when you get in public scrutiny and then you got to go home and deal with the bullshit at home from a person who's supposed to be your support system, and they're out cheating and disrespecting you, and women calling your phone saying they was with your husband, and y'all know she was talking about all this stuff with Offset. It was always some shit with him, and I always said I feel like Offset was jealous of her because she blew up and she became bigger than him. Y'all know him being in the Migos, when the Migos came out, especially when Takeoff was still alive, like they were hot commodity. But Cardi came out, child, when she got off Love and Hip Hop, baby, she came out Samura's sword slicing, and baby, she just shot straight to the top. And it's like everything that she was putting out superseded what the Migos was doing. And I feel like as a husband, as her counterpart, that he was jealous of her success because she was doing better than him. So I feel like he was trying to punish her by going out and publicly cheating on her and doing all the things that he was doing. Like now he's like, look, we'll get the divorce, but bitch, not before you pay off all my fucking taxes and give me one of your properties. And she's just like, no, I'm not budging. So you have trash ass, sorry ass, gremlin faced ass niggas out here to be on that type of bullshit, like Offset, who is upset, who stay doing bullshit like this, who won't release this woman so she can move on with her life. Obviously, she don't want to be with you no more if she's pregnant by someone else. But end of the day is you can't keep holding on to something that you let go of when you proposed to her. You asked her to marry you, and you were cheating before you even married her. Now, I don't know what she was doing in the marriage, but what we know is what we see, receipts and all the things that we've seen connected to their relationship. The most of what we've seen in terms of cheating came from him. Now, could she have gone out here and got her some schlong on the side? Probably. But we don't know about that. But what we do know about is Offset. We've seen pictures, we've seen videos. We've heard Cardi repeatedly say, this nigga is out here doing this. Y'all have broken up many times. She tried to come back to you and fix y'all marriage and work on the shit. Even having another baby, their youngest baby, Blossom, that was like a little makeup baby. Y'all know how it is when you break up with a nigga and y'all come back, y'all be having that bomb sex and whatever. That nigga be balls deep up in there, and you done made a baby. That's what married people do, though. Break up the makeup. That's all you damn do. But in the middle of doing that, you were still on your bullshit. So don't be telling this woman you want to make up and you want to fix your marriage, but then you still got hoes over here in different area codes. You still got a legion of hoes on speed dial. And you have bitches in her house. So that's an X for me, child. I'm just saying. You got bitches in the house like now. Bitches in the house, bitches in the bed. Now. We're not putting over that shit. Let's move along, though. Okay? Yeah. That gremlin-faced ass nigga. Nah. Okay? But I'm going to be honest with you. Do I feel like the situation she chose to be in with Stephon Diggs is better than the situation she was in? Fuck no. And we can't normalize that. I do feel her pain in terms of what she dealt with Offset, but do I feel like she made a fucked up decision being with Stephon Diggs? Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, we're going to put a check mark on that. Absolutely. let's continue on though. Y'all know it is, but you know, a lot of times when we like artists, when we like people, we kind of don't see the bullshit and how it kind of lands. Like you guys are calling out Clarissa Shields and Papoose, but Cardi is in the same situation, and y'all are like this with it. But when it comes to Clarissa Shields and Papoose, y'all like, oh, he's still married. He need to get his divorce from Remy Ma. Same shit. Like, let's keep that same energy when it comes to it, because it's the same situation. But why? Because she, you know, double platinum, triple platinum out here. Her album is doing so well, and we like her because she's so animated, and y'all know, right? We gotta stop that. We gotta stop. Let's hold everybody accountable for the shit that they do. Cardi, you wrong. I like your music. Album is a bop. But you wrong, boo. You wrong. You are wrong. Papoose, you wrong. You are wrong. Clarissa, you wrong, bitch. You are talking about you ready to have a baby next year from a married man. We normalizing that shit now. Are we normalizing that now? The shit wrong. Remy, you wrong for being out here with Easy to Block. You wrong. Y'all fix your shit. Or not, because it's giving me content. All right, keep doing the bullshit. And I'm going to keep talking about it. I'm going to make a bag off of shit. Yeah. All right, so somebody who was seen at the Social Security office, okay? With all this damn jail in his head, let's go ahead and get on him. We ain't gonna stay on this long, child, because this is gonna be like, y'all see that? Let's move on. It's gonna be that. Child, bye. We need a jam session. Say no more, honey. We gonna get it. They said, Country Slang says Stefan likes D and do. He probably a good deep throater. Okay, the nigga sound he gargling. I can hear you gargling, nigga. I can hear it. You over here whispering and licking on people's ears and shit, dudes. Giving people gummies and shit. Like doing the fucking most. All right, so let's get into it. Who is this on my screen? With all this damn jail and this Sharpie on the side of his head. None other, honey, than Jermaine Jackson, honey, they say was spotted, honey, early in September at the damn Social Security office. What he doing there? Now, I know the Jackson 5, I know they're doing their little tour and whatnot, but y'all know they ain't been the same, honey, since Michael Jackson passed away. They still out here spinning around on stage and dancing. Okay, yeah, people not really buying as many tickets now that Michael ain't here, but he was seen down there, girl, at the Social Security office. That's him, honey, with his collar up trying to hide. But we know that jail anywhere. We know that fake ass mohawk anywhere. That's you, Jermaine. Okay, that is you. Mainly the shoe polish alone and do. Okay, damn. I know this nigga go through like a box of Beijing like a day. Like this don't make no sense. This shit be when you sweat, I know it's dripping all down your body and whatnot. Okay, I know it is. I know that mohawk is dripping all down his body, but child, they said they saw him down there at the Social Security office. Let me find out. Okay, what you doing down there? All right, so let's get into some more news, some sports news, because two people are dating, and hopefully you can help him get his hair right, because baby, he look like he got the mange over here. Okay, he here with it, but baby, that hair, I don't know. Okay. I like these two people about to come up on my screen, but baby, homeboy look like he got the mange over here. Okay, yes he do. Yes he do, honey. Yes he do. Let's get him up here. All right. I don't like the man out here with the hair look like he got the mange, like you peasy and greasy out here. You need to comb your hair. All right? You a millionaire out here now. You be walking around here looking like little Junebug from the hood. The nigga like he's 6 years old with a jersey on. You can comb your hair out here. All right. So they said that these two are dating. What y'all think? All right. What y'all think? What y'all think, y'all? What y'all think? I like them, yo. I like them. They're seeing out, honey, on their little J. All right, Angel Reese, honey. Angel Reese, she done found her a boiler, honey. She got a boiler. What y'all think about them? Girl, what y'all think about them? Child. KD and Angel Reese, child. Y'all think that's a good pair? Y'all think that's a good pair? I don't know. I don't like his hair though. His hair always be sending me because I'll be like, bro, you got to sleep in a baseball cap the way your shit be looking like. This here look like you got the main side. Like it's all 8 out in the top and over here is peasy and you don't keep all this here done. Like you just look raggedy. So maybe, a good woman could come in sometime and clean a man up and make him look a certain type of way. Maybe that's what he needs in his life. Because y'all know Angel Reese, honey, when she step out, she usually be looking immaculate. She, got a little style about her. So maybe she can come in and be like, can you cut a little bit down right here and go ahead and comb up here in the top and let them cut it a little bit lower and spray some of that shit in there so you don't be looking so spotty dotty up in here. That's what it be giving. But what y'all think? It said beard nappy. Y'all don't like that look. You need to clean that up. Yeah. I don't. Now your shoes, I got some of your shoes in my closet too. But yeah, that hair is giving out. But they are dating. For those of you that did not know, okay, they are dating. Okay, they are dating. All right, yeah. I guess I like it. I don't know. We'll see how it work out. Okay, we'll see. But shout out to them moving along. I don't care no more, child. So Diddy is looking at a lot of time. Y'all know his sentencing is coming up, Lord, in a few days. And I'm praying to the good Lord that they go ahead and slap that good old time upon him, child. They trying to give him 14 months, and I'm praying, Lord, that he get more time. The prosecutors are saying that Diddy's sentence, honey, that they are asking for the judge to give him over 11 years in the prison, in the penitentiary, Lord, okay? That's what we're praying for. That's what we're praying for, all right? Y'all know he done been in there about a good 2 years. He been in jail about a good 2 years, okay? For in there eating ass and recording. That's what the people said. All right, so let's get into it, honey. According to the North Carolina beat, Lord. Y'all know Diddy having a lot of freak-offs in jail, honey. Oh, baby, when they say lights out, draws off. All right, that's how it goes. Lights out, draws off. Okay, let's go. So in a sentencing memorandum filed late Monday night, honey, federal prosecutors asked the court to impose a prison sentence of no less than 135 months on Sean Diddy Combs, girl. So it ain't looking so good for him, right? Now, the request follows what the government describes as extensive evidence presented over a 7-week trial demonstrating Combs' involvement in criminal conduct spanning more than a decade. Oh, Lord. All right, let's continue. It said the memorandum states that although Combs contested certain elements of the charged offenses, that he largely conceded his conduct, which includes violence, domestic abuse, drug use and distribution of and bribery. Okay, damn, I fucked that up. All right, so our prosecutors clarified that the recommended sentence is not for any counts on which Combs was acquitted, but for those on which he was convicted. Now, they said the government expressed that sentencing must reflect not just the crimes, but the manner in which they were committed. Look at the Lord. Come on, Lord. Okay. I'm loving this. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Okay, so the filing references other federal cases in which defendants convicted of similar crimes received sentences exceeding 10 years, particularly where violence and fear were central to the offenses. Now, y'all know several people have written letters to the judge saying, hey, we scared. If he get out, we already know what it's going to be. All right. We know this nigga been stomping people out. We know people are not here anymore because he got a little temper tantrum, okay? So we scared because we cooperated with feds and whatnot for this case. All right, Cassidy wrote a letter. His ex-chef wrote a letter. Several people have written a letter to the judge to say, hey, don't let this motherfucker out because he's crazy. I'm talking about batshit, Your Honor. All right, so they said that prosecutors argue that Combs' actions align with these cases and warrant a comparable sentence. Ooh, child. Now, prosecutors described the defendant as unrepentant. Yes, he is. Noting that although he acknowledged certain acts of violence and abuse during trial, that he later attempted to place blame on his victims. Yes, he did. I was listening. It says that the memo stated that Combs sought to minimize the seriousness of his conduct by framing it as part of mutually toxic relationships, a characterization of government strongly rejected. Oh, Lord. Let's continue, girl. Now, I said that there is nothing mutual about a relationship where one person holds all the power and the other ends up bloodied and bruised, child. Bruised, child. Shit, get out of here, Tisha. Damn, thick tongue. Got me in here with thick tongue. The filing reads, now, based on the severity and patterns of the offenses, says federal prosecutors are arguing that the court to impose a minimum sentence of 135 months, equivalent to 11 years and 3 months in the federal penitentiary, Lord. They said that Diddy is expected to be sentenced Friday, October the 3rd. Hallelujah. And I'm going to be right there watching to see what the judge say. And I'll be right here to let you guys know what they say. All right. I'm going to give you all the update on Friday, honey, October the 3rd, in terms of what sentencing did he get. I really hope he get the maximum. 11 years will turn him right, honey. 11 years will get you right. 11 years, you're going to be saved when you get out of there, because y'all know everybody go to jail be saved. All right. He going to be in there. He going to be a Muslim when he get out. Yes, he is, honey. You're going to be booty hole on swole, but you're going to be saved. All right? Yes, you will. Hallelujah. I'm pointing my hand to you. Get him, Lord. All right. Let's get on up off him. Take that time, honey, and do something with your life. Let's move along. Ooh, let me point my hand one more time. You need some more. Diddy is. Woo. Yeah. All right. Ooh, child. Yeah, child. Baby, he going to be turned out. Baby, his shirt going to be tied up in the front and everything when he get out. Y'all already know they ready to get on his ass. They ready, honey. The feds been protecting him while he been in there. But let's go ahead and get into I'm gonna pull my next topic up, and then we're gonna go ahead and get into my jam session because my moms let me know, girl, when you jam session, they sitting on your likes in here, and we can't have that, baby. Oh yeah, the feds been keeping the prisoners up off his ass. Why pull him back up? Lord have mercy. All right, let's put the next topic up. Then we're gonna get into my jam session. Yeah, the feds been keeping the prisoners up off his ass, but after they sentence him, baby, it's gonna be open season. Something else gonna be open too. I ain't gonna say it, but y'all know exactly what I mean. Okay. Booty briders and booty hole on show. Whoa, that's where you're gonna be. Okay. Yes, God. Just go and sleep with no drawers on. Just open access. Just no drawers. Just sleep with no drawers. All right. Just no drawers. Just cut a hole in the back of your pants and just go and lay on down. Shit. That's what it's giving. All right, right along with my jam session. Okay. Gotta get my jam session. All right. Yeah, child, just go and cut a hole in the back of your pants, child. Just go and lay on down in your little bottom bunk down there, child. Just let it happen. Just yeah. Don't fight it. Don't even fight it. Shit. All the shit you did to other people, what you did to Cassie, is about to be a reenactment on your ass in jail. Hallelujah, Lord. I feel you. Yes, come on in here. All right. Put it on, Lord. Put it on him. All right. That's my prayer. All the shit that you did to other people for a decade. Imagine a decade of ABUs and FOs, Lord. Lord, let him get an FO in there. Be all in your damn ear and everything. All right, let me go ahead and choose a song so y'all go ahead and get my likes up because y'all be playing in here with my likes and I need them up. All right. Yes, honey. Mm-hmm. Hey, get my likes up. I'm still here. Hey. Tap that like for me, guys. Tap that like, tap that like. Let's go. Hey. Tap my like, got 5 people watching. Let's get them up, y'all. Let's get them up. Hey. Hey. Like button, like button. Let's hey. Tap the like. On down there, Mary. That's what she gets down. Oh, hey. Hey, all right. And we're back, and we're back, and we're back. All right, let's go ahead and get into our next topic. Y'all keep tapping on that like button for me, okay? So we can get them likes up. Now, you guys know Belle Collective is set to come back on the same day that Diddy's butthole gonna be ripped open, okay? That's October the 3rd, Lord. All right. So Belle Collective will be back, honey, 8/7 Central on their own network. So let's go ahead and get into this clip here because Letitia Pearson, honey, okay, with this bad wig, honey, looking like Miss Piggy, child. Where is Kermit, Lord? Miss Letitia Pearson, who is married to this fake ass Boosie who stayed cheating on her ass, okay? From Belle Collective, on the stat, she's talking about the status of her husband Glenn with his fake ass, and why she's not wearing her wedding ring. Maybe she can't fit it on because her ass been out here eating, obviously, since the show has been off the air. Was that nice? Okay. But anywho, girl, so let's get into it because she was on Carlos King's Messy Monday over there with Claudia. Okay, and Dustin, all right, and Kermit up here, with his damn Ernie Kermit, whatever you want to call his ass. Let's get on up here and see what they got to say. All right, because she throws like a little subliminal. They might be broken up again because he stayed cheating. And they do have a woman on the new season that's going to say she had some type of finagling with Glenn. Okay, she was messing around with Glenn. So here we go again with Glenn. Let's go.
That is going to make everybody's mouth drop because the raindrops are asking. They want to know. Sorry, I got to be the messy one.
No.
They're asking me. They don't see a ring on your hand, on your finger.
Okay.
Do you have your ring? Do you have your ring off right now?
Glenn is healthy.
So Belle Collective returns Friday, October 3rd at 8:00, 7 Central. And you will see what happens on this season of Belle Collective.
They like, listen, every question.
Oh my God, y'all are
Yes.
listen.
Reality with the kids.
I'm gonna say this. I don't think that shit funny. I'm gonna be honest with you. Glenn been doing this shit for a minute. Glenn been stepping out. Y'all remember at the reunion of about 2 reunions ago, where it was said that Glenn had to have a whole paternity test from a girl saying that the baby was his baby, which means you out here sleeping around on your wife unprotected. Cause how you gonna get somebody pregnant if you ain't raw dogging? Like damn. And nigga, you're not even fine. This thing was. People look like these gremlin look. I keep telling y'all these gremlin looking niggas like Glenn and Offset and Flavor Flav. Them be the ones out here on that type of mess. Okay. And she sent her ass up there. Yeah, he healthy. Do you know that to be certain? Do you have his papers from the clinic, girl? Okay. Keep running back to Glenn. Keep on running back to Glenn. All right. And you're gonna have some bumps down there that you ain't gonna be able to get rid of. Because we keep talking about this. Glenn is a trash ass individual. And I don't know why season after season she keeps sitting up here crying over this nigga. Like, seriously, at some point, you got to get rid of him. That's probably why you overeating, because you stress the fuck out. Every time you think about Glenn, you over there making a sandwich. Like, damn, get over him, girl. Shit. All right. I'm trying to help you, girl. I'm trying to help you. Move on, child. You ain't listening to me anyway. Shit. Moving on, honey. Let's get into some Kandi Burruss news. Right. Roll my damn eyes over there. Damn. I really want the best for you. I really want the best for you, girl. Damn. Okay. Yeah, some gremlin ass niggas. All right, let's get into it, child. Them be the ones that just really think that they just a shit like that. Okay, like I can just have anybody, not without that bank account you want. Okay, everybody already know if Flavor Flav and Offset and Glenn and them didn't have a little bit of money in their account, you would not be able to pull nobody. You already know that. You already know that. Y'all niggas is not fine. Okay. All right, let's get into it, honey. Shout out to Housewives from Housewife. Kandi Burruss, honey, on her Speak on It. All right, she is talking about says that how would you feel about Kandi Burruss, Tucker, honey, not to be aka Candy Yams, aka Miss Worldwide returning as AP. So they're asking, how would you guys feel about Kandi returning? Now I did read an article that talked about Kandi saying that she had to kind of dial back on some things financially, because y'all know Kandi is very aware when it comes to her finances. But she said she really does miss her check from Real Housewives of Atlanta, because at one point she was the highest paid. Okay, before Portia came back, Kandi was highest paid. Okay, and she got up to like $1 million or so for the season, so she get a nice little bag up in there. But now that Portia is back and Kandi decided to leave, so that kind of put Portia as the highest paid housewife on Real Housewives of Atlanta. But of course, y'all know Kandi has her hands in other things. She has tags. She has her Blaze restaurant. She does have one OLG restaurant on Camp Creek. I think that's the one that's still open. And some other things. Y'all know she's doing plays and other stuff like that. So she got a nice little bag still coming in. All right. But she did say in one of the articles that I read, I want to say on Real Housewives of Atlanta fan page, that she does miss that check because, you know, she kind of, her lifestyle kind of changed a little bit. She was able to do other things that she wanted to because she knew she had that constant $1 million or so coming in. Right. So yeah, let's get into what she had to say.
Casting rumors.
You going back?
No.
Kandi is coming back to the Real Housewives of Atlanta season 17. Dropping it exclusively here on Speak on It.
Kandi is not. Okay, Kandi is not. But casting rumors.
You going back?
No.
Candy is coming back.
Now, we already know Candy is not coming back, especially if Phaedra was going to be on the show. Y'all know Phaedra will definitely be on next season's Real Housewives of Atlanta. So Candy already made it clear that she does not want to be on any platform anywhere, honey, that Phaedra is going to be after Phaedra got her ass up there with that damn wig on and lied. She lied on Candy, saying that Candy had a SEX dungeon and was drugging people and R-wording them. That was a very, very bad lie, because that wound up getting her ass fired for a few seasons, to where she had to go on up over there and be fake as hell on Married to Medicine. They ran her ass rump over there as well, so she had to bring her ass back up over here where she could lie a little bit more. But Phaedra is still on Real Housewives of Atlanta. So do I feel like Candy is coming back anytime soon? Hell no, not as long as Phaedra's ass is on Real Housewives of Atlanta. All right. Yeah, no. So do I think that Candy coming back is going to help the show? No, I don't. A lot of people think that Candy is very, very boring, that her storyline just kind of revolves around the same shit that we've seen with, you know, Mama Joyce fussing with Todd and all this other stuff. Like, we kind of don't care no more. Like, what is it that's fresh and new with Candy, you know, with her even thinking about coming back, that will make people like, oh my God, I love to see her. Like, we heard the Billy Goat voice. We're over that. We heard about you fighting, you know, your husband fighting with your mama. We don't care about that no more. Like, what is going on? What else is going on? Okay. We don't care no more. We don't care no more. All right. I don't want you on here singing no more and all that, child. We can't take it. Because y'all know Candy sound like she be singing in a fan on high, girl. We ain't got time for that. But thank you, Candy, for your contribution, girl, on Real Housewives of Atlanta. But we good on you right now, sis. All right. Let's get into some other news, all right, that I know y'all gonna be able to use. It said y'all agree we tired, right? Every man wants a woman to cook him up a good meal. Girl, we ain't here for that. No, we not, girl. We're not here for that, girl. Okay. Candy thought she was blowing right there. What was she? Every man wants a woman. Girl, no. All right, so let's continue on. Okay. Now it appears, according to the Venetian, that Janet Jackson had some words for the camel, aka Jay-Z. Woo, let's get into it, girl. All right, so I'm gonna read it from my phone because, child, it's a little small. All right, y'all ready? Y'all notice how Candy sound. Don't be trying to play with me, okay? And there's nothing you can tell me. That's Candy. I'm like, oh, Jesus. If you ain't in the club, so what I'm not, girl. Girl, leave me alone with this, okay? Girl, who told her she could sing? How you get in the group, girl? Did you audition or did you have a friend, girl? Who was in there? All right, so let's continue. Yeah. So let's continue. I'm trying to move on. Girl, the Billy Goat vocals, girl. Yes. Said, Roy, go to the corner and put your nose against the wall. Girl, I cannot. I got a show to do, okay? I'll go to the corner later, okay? We'll go later. All right, so let's get into this news, honey. I hope y'all can use. All right. Said, please stop. Okay, y'all. All right, so Jay-Z has sparked a heated debate, okay, after boldly comparing his wife, Beyonce, honey, to Michael Jackson, Lord. All right, claiming, well, she about the same color as him now, too. It says that claiming that she already surpassed the king of pop as the most influential, I can't talk today, Black artist of our time, Lord. It said that taking to Twitter, said that he wrote, all right, according to Jay-Z, said that Jay-Z wrote, numbers don't lie, said that Beyonce has outworked, okay, outperformed and outshined everyone, okay? Even Michael Jackson, ooh, y'all know Janet was coming to his defense, said that she is the blueprint now, all right? Said that Janet Jackson, honey, spotted this damn tweet that Jay-Z put out there and collapsed back, girl, okay? Oh my God, can't believe what I saw when I saw the tweet, girl. I was disgusted by the injustice, Oh, that was Janet Jackson, honey, when she saw that tweet. All right, so let's get into it. All right, so Janet says, blueprint. I got to read in her voice. Blueprint. Baby, my brother was the blueprint, okay? Beyonce studied Michael the way the world did, okay? Now, respect the greatness. But don't rewrite history. Just to make the dinner at the Carter house less awkward, okay? Now let me read it in my voice so y'all can understand. So Janet claps back at Jay-Z saying, blueprint, says, baby, my brother was the blueprint. Said Beyonce studied Michael Jackson the way the world did. Said to respect her greatness, okay? But don't rewrite history just to make dinner at the Carter house less awkward. Oh, that's a read, Janet. Okay. Control. She told your ass. Yeah, now gallop your ass and sit down, Jay-Z. You camel, you. Gallop somewhere and sit the hell down, because Janet just up and read your ass down, okay? Now, don't get me wrong. I like Beyonce. Beyonce is good in her right. Let me say that, okay? She does a great show. She's a great performer. She sings good and all that. But Michael Jackson, let me tell you something, bitch. Michael Jackson can stand on stage. When he was alive, Michael Jackson could stand on stage in one spot like this with his hand on his damn hip for about 10 to 20 minutes, and people falling out, fainting and all that. Beyonce can't do that. I bet you, Beyonce. And Beehive, I'm a fan of Beyonce. Beehive, do not be coming after me. But I'm going to tell y'all right now, Michael Jackson was a shit. Michael Jackson is not here anymore, but I guarantee if you put on a Michael Jackson song, people will still lose their fucking mind. White people be fainting at Michael Jackson's concerts. They would have to take them out on stretchers. I haven't seen nobody do that in no Beyonce concert. I haven't seen nobody going out on no stretchers and people falling out and sweating and hyperventilating and shit. I haven't seen that at Beyonce's concerts. But Michael Jackson? Okay, y'all, okay. Now we can clearly look at Beyonce and tell that she, some of her stuff that she has been kind of watching some artists, some other artists like Tina Turner. She's already said Tina Turner was like one of her favorite performers. So you can kind of look at her and tell, like in some of her performances, some of her dances, that she kind of does, kind of repeat or replicate what she see in a lot of artists that she do admire, and that's okay. Okay, because the goal is to kind of keep that momentum. When that artist is no longer here, you kind of want to see a new artist that's going to kind of, keep that momentum going. So I love me some Beyonce. Okay, I love Beyonce, but what we cannot say, Jay-Z, is that, Beyonce has surpassed Michael Jackson. I don't believe that shit is so at all. I'm just sorry. And Beehives, again, don't be mad. Don't be mad. What y'all think? Did I nail that? I'm just saying. I don't know nothing else. I know what I'm talking about with that music thing. All right, let's continue on. All right, so get into some Tawanda news, honey. Braxton family values. All right, because they are fighting, honey, about money on the show. So we got to talk about it. I did a video yesterday. All right, shout out to Braxton Family Values fan page. They're fighting about money on this season and past season of the Braxtons. Tawanda, to be exact. Tawanda and Trina, because they are the least paid on the show. Now, according to what they're saying, Tamar and Tony were able to renegotiate what they were going to be paid by WeTV to be on the show. Okay. So let's go ahead and get into what they're saying here. Now, according to sources, it says that Tamar has secured a 6-figure production deal with WeTV, earning $900K to return full-time this upcoming season of the Braxtons under her own company, Tamar Braxton Productions. Now, it said that Tawanda allegedly voiced her frustration to the network, insisting that we all should be paid the same. Said that we're all showing our lives. However, in my Kimmy voice, they said production reportedly made it clear that pay is based on individual negotiations. Whatever you agree to and sign off on is what you'll receive. Now, they said reports reveal that in season 1 of the Braxtons, that Tawanda and Trina were each paid $250,000, okay, while Tamar and Tony earned higher salaries after negotiating stronger contracts with the help of their lawyers, okay? It goes on to say that still, Tawanda later admitted in an interview with Carlos King that the pay is not enough, especially considering the many years that the family has been on television. Now, they said at this point that they should have earned or learned the game, rather. Don't just accept whatever is offered, and said that in this industry that your value is only as strong as the deal that you negotiate. That's true. Now, they says that if Tamar and Tony took the time to get lawyers, they said to redefine print and fight for what they're worth, they said that that's why they're still at the top in terms of making more. Okay, $250,000 is not bad. I see y'all putting it in there, but if somebody else is getting paid $900K and you're kind of looking at your check like, that's a huge jump. But you got to also think about it. Tamar helped put her money in terms of getting the show on the air, as well as Tony. If you guys didn't know, Tamar and Vince originally started the show, the Braxton Family Values. All right. And Tony also being executive producer, she also helped get the show on there. So quite naturally, she's going to get paid more. Tawanda, you don't really bring as much to the show as everyone else. So for you to try to renegotiate your contract to say you should be paid the same as someone else who put money for it to even get the show on the platform is very crazy. All right. It's ludicrous. And I ain't talking about the rapper. So yeah, you can't put yourself in that position and be upset because you're not getting the same pay as someone else who put in more. Okay. Now, thank you this season for coming on and putting your marriage on there and all that. But to be honest with you, people are not checking for Tawanda as much as they're checking for annoying ass Tamar and Tony on the show. I'm just saying. I mean, they'll look at you, but in terms of like, oh my God, I can't wait to see Tawanda. I don't think I've heard anybody ever say that as related to the show. All right. They said they need to pay her $5. Said nobody's checking, but not $5, girl. Last $2, not $2, girl. All right, but so that's what's going on with Braxton Family Value. Yeah, about this damn money, child. So let's continue on. Let's get to some Nene leaks news. According to Real Housewives of Atlanta, baby, I got topics for days for y'all today. Okay, let's get into Nene leaks. All right, y'all know Greg's been gone now for what? It's been 3 years, going on 4. Oh my God, it's just crazy to say rest in peace to Greg Leaks because, oh my God, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I like Greg on the show. I like Greg. I feel like he was a stand-up guy to put up, especially put up with the shit with Nene. All right, where she divorced him to make him sign a prenup because she felt like her ass was going somewhere in her career after this man took your ass off the pole while you was up there stinking and carrying on funky and musky and all that up on the pole trying to twerk, and also took your son in and took care of you. And then when it looked like your ass was going somewhere in your career, then you're gonna turn around and divorce this man only to turn around and marry him again and say you're not going to remarry him unless he signed a damn prenup. I thought that was real fucked up. All right. And Greg didn't want to sign it. Y'all saw it on the show. I feel like Nene played him because she was starting to feel herself. And now that he's gone, she can't find her footing or her way. Okay. So let's get into what it's saying here. According to Real Housewives of Atlanta fan page, it says that Nene Leakes opened up about still feeling lost without her late husband, Greg Leakes, admitting that even after being married for over 30 years, that there are so many things that she never had to handle on her own. It goes on to say that Greg took care of everything from bills to finances. And she says that she didn't have a clue about credit, savings, or investing. So what were you doing in the marriage? Greg was handling everything. Like, what were you doing? Like sitting home, filing your damn nails? It says that after his passing that her world completely crashed and she's still learning while making mistakes along the way. Said that she stressed to women the importance of knowing how things work in their household, because too often we get caught up in saying my man pays and takes care of everything. But when that man is gone, then what? Okay, I agree with that. I mean, you definitely got to know what's going on. And it's crazy that as a woman, the woman of the house, that you don't know anything about what's going on with the finances and, save. You don't know anything about how to handle nothing. That Greg was pretty much handling everything. And now that he's gone, you still kind of like lost on how to handle things, which we know that to be certain, because y'all know she had her boutiques that closed down very shortly after she opened them up. And she didn't tell her employees that she was closing them. They went to work one day. I told you this on one of my videos. She had her 2 boutiques, and she also had a like a lounge, okay, the Lanithia lounge. All that shit been closed down because she didn't know how to manage it. So her 2 boutiques got shut down, and her employees went to work one day, and there was a close sign on the door. A close sign on my door. Yeah, it was that. And they had to run down there and file for unemployment because she closed her place down because she was overwhelmed, financially. She didn't pay the rent there. I know the landlord at her locations were coming after her. She was trying to say, I don't know nothing about that Greg handled all that. Greg opened the lease. Greg did this. It was Greg. But now that Greg is gone, it's like she don't know how to do shit, which is so weird. As a woman, girl, you got to get involved and know what you're doing so you can handle the business when your man is gone. That's just weird that you were so disconnected from you guys' business stuff. So, child. All right, let's get into some Real Housewives of Potomac news, Lord. All right, let's get into it. Y'all enjoying the show so far? Trying to get y'all some good topics. Moving right along. All right, so shout out to Bravo TV. Said word on the street, honey, says you already know. Here's your first look at the Real Housewives of Potomac season premiere, arriving October the 5th. All right, I think that's what, Sunday? I think that's on Sunday. So we are happy for that. I will be watching because you guys know Monique Samuels will be back, honey. I'm interested to see how this season will pan out. Also, Karen Huger will be back on the show as well. I'm going to show you guys the other clip where they're going to be showing her coming out of the jail and the things of the things. Let's go ahead and get into this clip. All right. Shout out to Bravo TV.
Every morning I wake up and I'm like,
Karen's in jail.
Karen's in jail.
That's what I think too. For me, the worst part is the fact that it was so instant. Like, she was taken into custody right away. Like, how did she process that? Like, did she know? Was she prepared? For Karen, we may have our differences.
I want to thank those who truly touched my heart during this whole process.
I think it's interesting that she didn't thank Wendy.
That's not my friend.
but at the core of me, that was once my friend. So I want the best for her.
Karen's in like state jail. Like this is no Martha Stewart experience.
Yeah.
She has to take a shower with people. Like she is in jail, y'all.
I immediately started to think about Raven and how worried she must be.
My heart breaks for Raven and Ray.
And Ray.
When I heard it, I cried so much. It was like this initial like gut punch. Like, ugh.
A part of me, though, I'm going to be honest. This is the 4th DUI. There does have to be accountability so that she knows, like, never do this again. Do I want to see her in jail? Absolutely not.
Yeah.
I still can't believe she's in jail, y'all. This is
It's not settling in. The Grand Dame.
So,
Thomas Jefferson's concubine.
I'm sorry, what?
There's some phrases and names moving forward in our friend group that we will never use.
I am Thomas Jefferson's concubine.
Yeah, that one's
the concubine.
But what about the initials? TJ.
Every morning, I wake up and I'm like,
So that's,
Karen.
the girls are sharing their thoughts on Karen going to jail. I don't think Karen knew that she was going to get no time. I think she thought she was going to just get like probation or something. But when she went in for her court case, the judge immediately said, hey, you have to be locked up because damn, this is too much, girl. You on your 3rd or 4th DUI out here and you still out here riding dirty and fishtailing in these streets. So we're gonna have to go ahead and lock your ass on down so that you can get it. But she did get an early release. Okay, she did not serve all of her time, but she does have like probation and all this other stuff. I think they said she had an ankle monitor as well, and she definitely has to check in and do that whole breathalyzer shit. Her license are still revoked, but she cannot drive until a certain time. So Karen still has some ramifications on her release. But listen, she is out, and she will be making some appearances on the new season of Real Housewives of Atlanta. So she got out just in time, honey. Let's go ahead and get into that clip. All right, y'all gonna be watching this season? Real Housewives of Potomac. Why say Atlanta? Real Housewives of Potomac. Child. All right. So Real Housewives of Potomac season 10, episode 1, season premiere sneak peek. We're gonna go ahead and look at it, child, because they put it out there. So we're gonna watch it according to OMFG Reality TV. Let's go ahead and jump on into it. They said check out the sneak peek of Real Housewives of Potomac. So you guys will get to see Karen leaving the jail, child. So that's gonna be on the show.
Okay, it'll be fine. All right. Hello? I'm good, thank you. Do we have tissues in here? Thank you so much.
Developing today, a judge sentenced Huger to 1 year in jail.
She was found guilty on 7 counts of DUI related to a crash last March.
Okay, what else do I need? Drinks. Maybe I should I'll put some waters out in a minute. I might need some liquor. I feel so many different emotions. I wish this weren't happening.
Karen's sentencing is in a few weeks. There's speculation she could get a year or 2 in jail.
This is very frightening.
Aw. Do I want Karen in jail? Absolutely not. But do I want to make sure that we don't have a 5th DUI? For sure. But I just want my Karen back. I really do. That'll be for me if I need liquor.
Why do I feel like everybody gonna make Karen's jail stint their storyline versus talking about what's going on in their life? Why do I feel like that this season? Oh,
Hey, hi.
You look amazing.
You look cute too.
Thank you. You know, I try.
Yeah. I know.
We've had a crazy 72 hours.
I'd say.
It's intense. Karen's waking up in jail.
In Gym Pop.
Is this like with murderers?
I don't know.
I don't know, but I mean, I want her to be secure. I want her to be, if like there's like an elderly section, like I want her to be there.
Yeah, the AARP of the jail.
Of the jail.
Yeah.
All right, so y'all see that? So that's like a little sneak peek. Again, I really hope everybody is not talking about this whole Karen. Let Karen tell her own story. Y'all don't have nothing else going on. This show been off for quite some time. Giselle, you don't have a real man this season. What's the child name? Ashley, you still over there getting worms from your ex-husband, okay? Michael with his nasty ass. And then I hear what's the child name? Her and Eddie, her husband, Eddie. I hear that they got some marital issues this season. Y'all know Monique is coming back with rumors of one of the other ladies on the show allegedly said to be dating Chris Samuels, her ex-husband now. And Monique was saying, yeah, I'm not here for that. That shit ain't about to go down. So I don't know, child. Her and Chris might be still, over there smashing and dashing a little bit because she's still in her feelings about Chris, dating somebody else. So I don't know what the case may be. But I'm hoping that the season is good. And I do hope that everyone has their own individual storylines and not piggybacking off what's going on with Karen. Let Karen tell her own damn story. All right. She's going to have probably the strongest storyline this season, low key. Karen Huger will have the strongest storyline this season because of this whole jail situation. So I really hope everybody else got their own shit to talk about. I will be watching nevertheless. Let's continue on. All right. Let's get into this Martell Holt, because I know this is what y'all waiting on, child. Let's go ahead and get into this Martell Holt, Sheree Whitfield, aka Tasha K news. All right, because Tasha K, Martell is upset with Tasha K because she told some shit about him and Sheree. Let me get back to my main screen. Okay, yeah, honey. So y'all know them two are mad at each other. According to Tasha K, I'm gonna play it here in a second so y'all can hear it. So allegedly, according to Tasha K, Martell was seen in Atlanta with Sheree. All right, Sheree was in Martell's car. Well, truck rather, that black truck that y'all saw whenever Mel put the video up about Martell over there at the courthouse acting fool with Ariana up there riding in the front seat. So, according to Tasha K, Martell was spotted in Atlanta with Sheree in his car, and it got back to her. She called Martell to ask Martell, like, what the fuck is going on? What is Sheree doing in your car when you run around telling everybody you know with Ariana, you trying to be with Ariana, get married to Ariana, da da da. So, he's telling Tasha K that apparently Sheree wanted Martell to help with some type of permits and help her with her pool situation. She's trying to get a pool at the chateau when she ain't paid none of the other contractors that's been working on her damn house all this time. Okay. Mm-hmm. So it says that that Sheree and Martell was supposed to be pulling some type of permits and contracts for this pool. Now, mind you, we already know Martell don't have a builder's license, correct? Okay, Martell can't build shit. The nigga cannot build a what is those Christmas houses with the graham crackers and shit. He ain't even supposed to be building that. Okay, and we already know that shit. You can get that out of the store. But we already know how to house his investment property. He can't sell or rent that shit, so he had to put his side piece Ariana up in there. All right, with the roof leaking and all that shit, and with that long ass garage that a bus can pull up in there. Okay, so fast forward on. Of course, they said that it took Sheree 8 seasons to build her house. Okay, the chateau, if you will. 8 seasons on Real Housewives of Atlanta. That shit is wild. Continuing on, this in it. Of course, y'all know Sheree is currently being sued by several contractors. If you guys have not seen my video, it's out there. Look at the one with Sheree and the house on the thumbnail. All right, go look at that because baby, she owe a lot of people. Now they're saying that Martell currently is mad at Tasha K because she blasted him and put that information out there for being caught recently in Atlanta with Sheree when he's telling everybody, oh, me and Ariana, oh, I'm marrying her. She's going back to school, da da da. So it's a whole lot. And it's rumored that Martell is finagling with Sheree again because we all know Sheree is going to be coming back as a friend of on Real Housewives of Atlanta. And Martell is looking for an upgrade or maybe another spot or an appearance maybe to get another check on Real Housewives of Atlanta. Y'all know he's already been seen on there the last time that she was playing on there, okay? On the show. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the clip. All right, let's go ahead and get into the clip because I took the liberty of going ahead and pulling it. All right, let me go ahead and all right, let's go ahead and share so y'all can see shit. Let Tasha K tell you, honey. She said Martell is pissed at her for telling the business, Lord. All right, y'all ready for this? Let's ready to get him up. Why is there a latency? All right, there we go.
How the fuck up thing? So he told me he was just building a pool for the bitch, right?
that he wasn't. And I don't know if they still, but I would tell you it's genius. Okay. So he got upset that, my story about the pool went viral because then it forced her hand to come out and say that they were, that they had met he had met her friends, not family. It's Sheree Whitfield, for those of y'all that don't know. He had met friends, not family, the friends that they filmed with.
If you live in a Florida,
Yeah.
Georgia, or South Carolina.
Let's get past this ad, y'all. It would happen in this moment, right? All right, let's get back to it. Shout out Tasha K.
On her side, because Martell is tired of being second tier to his wife Melody Holt on Love and Marriage Huntsville, and it's not a real big show. We make it big because of the bloggers. You know what I'm saying? And Ariane has been the primary, is linked to fame, and he's tired. He's tired of being the bad guy. He's tired. He says, I'm tired of living in his shadow. I don't neither one of them no more. You know what I'm saying? They both my baby mamas. I don't want neither one of them. So what I'm going to do? I'm going to move my ass on over to the Real Housewives of Atlanta, a bigger franchise, and change the entire narrative surrounding me. Okay? And I'm going to do 2 shows on a beach. Not a show and a skincare line, but 2 shows and a failed wine line. I was supposed to help launch the wine line, y'all. He didn't want. Remember they called? I done fucked up the thing. Can't even taste this wine. Why y'all do that to me? Why did y'all do?
Now, Sheree's pool is already built. Martell had nothing to do with it. The contractor that built Sheree's pool, she owes this contractor as well. We're getting ready to get into that here in a second. All right. Not sure why she was asking Martell to help her out with any type of pool situation. But the pool is beautiful. I got a picture of it. I'm gonna show you guys here in a second. Her pool is beautiful. All right. She did get the pool built, but the only problem with that is the person, the contractor that built the pool and did all of this after she had all these permit issues and all that. It said that she did not pay this person, and they've now put a lien on her property because of that. Listen
that to me. Why? I gotta tell you, it's pretty genius though. It's pretty genius. You know what I'm saying? How do you get the Ariane Curry and being the bad husband behind you? You cross over. So he's crossing over into bigger and better opportunities. And I think he knows that somewhere deep down inside, they can't keep dragging this Ariane Curry story. They have to come up with something fresh. This is fresh. Wait a minute. Is this Sheree?
Yes, who the fuck is this? All right, let's stop sharing. All right, so let's get back into the tea of it all. Okay. So Martell knows that he doesn't have anything in Ariane, but with Sheree, even though she's broke and owe everybody and their mama, Sheree has access. Sheree has something that Ariane does not have, which is access. Okay. That is what Martell likes, because being with Mel, he had what? Access. Melody had access. Martell won't shit before he met Melody. We already know that. Nigga straight from the projects. Nothing against somebody from the projects, but Martell had access when he was with Melody. Hell, he met Beyonce and Jay-Z when he was with Melody. He went on all these, on TV because of Melody. Now, being with Sheree, again, that gives him access to be able to get more than one chick, as Tasha K was saying. Now, they're saying that women are coming out saying that, and I already covered that as well, where what's the child named Deshauna, which is supposed to be Martell's other baby mama. If y'all haven't seen my video on that, go watch it. Deshauna, who came out and said Martell burnt her. Y'all know what that means, child, over there at the clinic, and had to get a little, okay, because she's saying that Martell burnt her. She's also saying that she has a daughter by Martell as well. But Ariane's ass munching ass is staying up over there, still running around with this damn storyline for Martell, helping him be on Love and Marriage Huntsville, lying their asses off, talking about they're going to get married, when Martell is still running back and forth to Atlanta, messing with Sheree. What you doing in the car with Sheree if you telling everybody on the show that Ariane is your fiance, your girl, but you still running around here messing with other women? Y'all know Ariane was acting like she was so bothered before when Martell and Sheree was seen publicly before. So now his ass is still running to Atlanta seen with Sheree, and I feel like he knows Sheree about to be on the show again. So I feel like he's probably trying to attach himself. So maybe he can probably, finagle himself on up in there and act like he her man again and be back on the show. He playing the fuck out of Sheree and Ariana, and they both look stupid. Y'all know Sheree is gonna be back as a friend of for the next season of Real Housewives of Atlanta. For those of you that don't know, all right, it's giving clout chasing. So let's go ahead and get into it. All right, so I went ahead and pulled this. Sheree got a lot of shit going on. Sheree got a lot of shit going on. So let's go ahead and share this. She had a lot of work done on her home. We kind of talked about this a little bit before. Sheree's had a lot of shit done to her home, and all the contractors that did said work, she didn't pay them shit. All right. In addition to the IRS after her ass too. So it's great that she's coming back to the show this season. Hopefully she save her money and go ahead and pay the shit she needs to pay. But Sheree has up to $350,000 worth of liens, okay, totaling for the property that she's not paid. All right, $300K in unpaid federal tax liens, $62K, and 3 contractors who did work on her home and said that Sheree has never paid them for, at which they went and filed a lien against her property, including the person who installed her pool, which is a really nice pool. I'm gonna show y'all the pictures here in a second, okay? And of course, Martell never assisted her in getting said pool done because a company out of Atlanta actually did her pool. But she did run into some permit and contractual issues while she was getting that work done. And a lot of that had to do with Sheree not paying for the work to be done. So she can hire these people, but at one point she was looking to get someone outside of Atlanta, but she couldn't get anyone. So she found a contractor in Atlanta to do her pool. Her pool is done. It's completed. Okay. But I feel like the whole lie of saying, oh, let me get Martell, because Martell ain't building shit. He can't build shit legally. He don't have a license. He don't have a license. For you to ask him questions about a permit and asking him about helping you to get your pool done, Martell can't even build a fucking treehouse, let alone a pool. But let's continue. All right, so that says that brings the reality. What is it? Real Housewives of Atlanta stars total to 291,000. According to the Georgia Clerk of Courts, that none of the liens have yet to be released. The Fulton County Clerk of Superior Court refused to comment on Sheree Whitfield's situation. Let's continue now. Said that Whitfield was recently fined by the county for throwing a rowdy party at her huge mansion in Atlanta. Sheree's neighbors complained that after the reality star had a huge bash at the chateau with its spotlights, camera crews, and dozens of guests at the property. After an investigation, authorities discovered that Whitfield did not have the permits necessary to host a party or shoot a television show. There's probably something for the show. Okay. Yeah. But she definitely owes a lot of people. Sheree got a lot of shit going on. Okay. All right. Look here. Back in 2015, they said Whitfield got another bill for $134,728 for unpaid taxes in 2012 and 13. Said that most recently in June of 2016 that she got slapped with another tax lien of $4,011.20 for unpaid 2014 tax period. Okay, and it's just ongoing with Sheree. Back in 2012. She was hit with a $41,753.83 tax lien for unpaid taxes for 2009 and 10. 1 year later, the Bravo star received another tax lien from the Department of Treasury, claiming that she owed $111,226.58 for 2011 taxes. And it continues. That's not even counting the 3 or 4 contractors that came and did some more recent work on the chateau, okay, because she had some upgrades done inside the home, I think with the flooring as well as the pool that she had put in. She's not paid them either, so they had to go and run and file lawsuits against her and liens. So Sheree is a hot damn mess. So she definitely needs to be back on the show this season. Not sure what her storyline is going to be, but as y'all can see, she got a lot of shit going on. She does. All right, so let me get back to my screen. Let me find that damn picture for the pool because I know I uploaded it. Hold on. Let's get a picture of the pool. It's really nice. It's really, really nice. All right. Let's go ahead and show it. The pool is in. It is complete. But she ain't paid the people that did it. That's the problem. So, y'all know Sheree's house is not even in her name. It's in her mother's name, Thelma, and her daughter, Tiara, her oldest daughter, Tiara. That's who it said that the house is in, the chateau is in Tiara and her mother Thelma's name because she couldn't get it in her name. So all these people coming after her, I don't know how they're gonna do it if it ain't her name. I don't know how that shit work, but all right. So let me go ahead and upload. Let's go ahead and put it on here. Let's take that down. And she need to be back on the show, honey, because baby, Sheree. All right, so here's the pool. All right, so there's a picture of her pool. I hope y'all can see it. I had to take it with my phone, but it's a nice pool. As you guys can see, nice, huge pool. Got the nice lawn chairs and all that, the cabanas and all that shit out there, okay? So yeah, she need to be on there. She need to be on, look at that hair. She need to be on there, girl. She need to be on there. Sheree, you need to be back on the show, baby, because you really stressed out and you really going through it, all right? I ain't never seen you over here with your hair looking like this. So you know, you need to get back on the show and get you some checks coming in, girl, so you can pay these people, right? Yeah. But that's it and that's all. That's it and that's all. But Sheree, yeah, you handle your business, baby. Handle your business. Handle your business. But she is coming back this season for Real Housewife of Atlanta. And it is alleged that she has not paid the contractors for her pay. All right, but that is it and that is all. All right. So they said I'm blaming Bob, child. All right, but that's it, guys. We're gonna get on out of here. Let me go ahead and thank my mods, my good mods. Island Girl said that this is well, we got to show old stuff to show new stuff. All right, we have to. It's a part of it's called receipts. Okay, y'all kill me with that. Oh, this is old. Well, we got to show old stuff to show new stuff. All right, chill out. Oh, so thank you to my top flight mod Scorpion Miss. Thank you, Sweet Essence, Rose Armstead, True TV Podcast, KBR, and Tyra. Okay, thank you guys for modding, doing your good work. So how you get it? Yeah, so thank you to all the content creators as well. Schoolboy, Sunny Days, thank you so much. Simple Mom Family TV, Purple Unicorn, the Stu Queen B, Just a T, please. Thank you so much for being here. Miss Diddy, thanks for being here as well. Okay. I think that's it. Do we have any more content creators in the house? We had up to 700 and something people in here. You guys were up in here, okay? The house is nice. The house is nice. The house is beautiful. The house is immaculate. It's a beautiful home. And the pool area back there is nice too that she added. So hey, it is what it is. It is what it is, child. Y'all can see y'all blaming Bob. Go ahead and continue to make your put your comments in there. Okay, that's it. That's it. Okay, we're gonna get on out of here, guys, because I gotta go. Love you guys down until the next video. I will be doing a midday pop in, so please keep your notifications on so you guys won't miss the show. All right, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Tell a friend to come on over to the Kel Real Show and subscribe as well. Y'all can share the video if you'd like. But thank you guys, okay? And I'll see you guys later. Happy Tuesday to everybody, and bye.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They're deceived with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. You got a mind, but even that could change. You could flip the gray matter like some batter in your brain. That's why I say, fake it till you make it A. And if you play that game, then you just might make a change. Rearrange all the bad to okay. Take the worst thoughts saying, turn them to a game. Take the best thoughts saying, put them on display. On repeat in your brain till you're feeling no more pain. Never slow yourself down, you can do some more. Push past all the pain and you'll find a door. Open it up and finally explore everything that you thought you could never do before. And even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope.